Hello, how's it going everyone? Thanks for joining me on this Friday night stream. I was supposed to do it yesterday. That's good timing, synchronizing. Yeah, I was supposed to do it yesterday, but a few things come up, so I am doing it tonight instead. So, let's say hi to everyone. Hey Mega, hey Taz. Thanks for joining. Hank, Bert, good to have you on, and Q. Synchronizing again. I haven't locked up this time. Last time I did change the password, but hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. Glad to see you. Cheers, mate. It's been a busy week, I tell you that. I've had a really hectic week, so I'm looking forward to the weekend. So if anyone does want to join in, they obviously can. Hopefully it won't have too many problems with syncing in this time round. So I am joined by a few people at the moment. Everyone's kind of cracking on with a lot. So we got Smock, BMW or Scrooge Unicorn, Hazen, Warwick Dog, Matthew and Rav Farms. So I'm still again up here in this corner of the map. Friday night farming, exactly. Can't go wrong with a bit of Friday night farming. So what I'm going to do anyway, I'm planning on doing some selling these bales that have been collected. I don't know who's done that. That's happened in between. And I'm going to also cultivate this and probably help out some people. I think BMW's got quite a lot going on, quite a bit of harvesting. Hopefully I'm pronouncing this right. Alien, hello, and hello back to you, mate. Thanks for joining the stream, appreciate it. So yeah, I think we should probably crack on. First, let's go sell these bales. See how much money we get. Hopefully it'll be good. I do like this map, Oklahoma. It's really growing on me. Oh, bit of lag. Always get lag on multiplayer around bales. Right, let's crack on. I've had, like I said, a really busy week. I started a new job. Alan would be fine. Alan would be fine. Okay, mate. Yeah, I've had a busy week. Started a new job this week, so been my head's stuck in books, learning, but I'm really enjoying it. Been out and about, quite a bit of travelling involved in it, so yeah, it's gone better than I expected. So I think this sell point isn't too far away. It's near the shop, but I haven't actually. Cheers, Taz. Appreciate that. It is a step in the right direction. I don't know if you know, before I was working in a lab, so it's a bit like that. But now I'm travelling around. I've got like a bit of a mobile lab. And yeah, I'm travelling around the Peak District. Really nice area. Great scenic scenes and stuff like that. Scenic views, and been to a couple of dams today. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant job. Dead lucky. What's your favourite map? Mine's Hofburgman. That is such a difficult question, Hank. I'd say Hofburgman is one of my favourites because of the fact it offers so many different things, but probably I don't know. I'm going to say Chellington Valley just because of the fact that I played so many hours onto it and I enjoyed every single minute that I was on that map. But there is so many to choose from. There really is. Looks like Smock's doing some baling. There's a fair amount of straw in that field. What's everyone else's favourite map? I really do like asking that question because the variety is just insane, really. Everyone always picks something different. If anyone doesn't know as well, Polycount Taz is part of the team that do some cracking mods. They really do. There's the Swaffer, as I call it. I think it's a windrower classed in America, but I call it the Swaffer. It's been updated recently. I saw on Mod Hub as well. Yep, got a bit of a jam going on here. So far, Dabnica. Yeah, Dabnica's a brilliant map. I'm doing a survival series on that, and I absolutely love that map. But I think I had a bit of problems at the start with Maze Plus. Schultz, yeah, that is a really good map. Maze Plus as well. I think that's one of the horse extension maps. I think the sell point's just up here. I did highlight it. Is this it? Courseplay. No, it's Ravs. I call him Ravs, but it's Rav Farms. I'm just going to keep saying Ravs. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Definitely don't want to be tipping up this early on, do we? So I've been driving all day, and now I'm driving in game. Looks like there's a lot of auto drives going on. Still, I feel like I'm catched onto the front weight, but I'm off it now. Nice save, I know. I thought I was gone then, Mike. Hey, thanks for joining the stream, Mike. Good to see you in. If anyone doesn't know, go check out Mighty Mike's Farms. Brilliant YouTube channel. I watch his roleplay that he's doing on West Texas. So definitely go and check that out. I think if I haven't got a Broder guy or a moderator in, they probably share a link. But definitely go check out Mighty Mike. He's growing, and I'm confident to say that he'll be probably very soon over 1,000 subscribers. So he'll be part of the YouTube then, fully. Did some changes for myself on Dabnica. Nice. What have you ended up doing then, Taz? That map's brilliant. I took out. I don't know if you've seen the series, but I started off and it was in the middle of nowhere, and I edited it. Now I've got buildings in there. I took out the it was like the track and the railway line. So I'm actually using it as the main road now, going up the farm. It is such a nice map. I don't play many maps that are set in Poland as well, and there is quite a lot of Polish equipment that you can see on ModUp. How do I join? You want to join the multiplayer? If you want to join in, you need to in the link in the description. Sorry, of this video, there'll be a link to my Discord. All the information's in there in the multiplayer. It's multiplayer updates channel. You'll need to download some mods, and then you can join in. The password's in there and everything. Feel free to join in. There's plenty of space at the moment. The more the merrier. There's so much going on. We've got all the farms like they're all taken up by different players, and you can join in, be a farmhand, help out. There's quite a lot of harvesting going on right now. BMW's, I think he's been on this every day, so he's ultra busy at the moment, and I know he's asking for help. Oh, Mighty Mike's YouTube. How'd you get on? Best way to do that would be to Is that what you mean, Bert? You want to get on Mighty Mike's? Am I reading that wrong? I think I might be. It's been a long week. Added shop view, like in Challenging. Nice. That's pretty cool. I'd love to see that. Coffins, added Maze Plus. So, because I know it was supposed to be a horse extension map, as I call it, like a farming agency version. Because Alien Paul did post a link to it in his Discord, but I think there was a few bugs. Oh, you posted a link. Okay, I think I need to make you a moderator, Bert. So let me just quickly see if I can do that. If I can figure this out. I'm still new to streaming, but we'll have a go. Let's try this. Right, so you should be a moderator now, Bert. And I do trust you. So now if you try again, it should be able to pop in. I think that's why. Cheers for that, Bert. Let's try swing this in here. Probably gone a bit wide. Nope. That'll work. That'll work. So I haven't actually been on this. I've been so busy. There you go, Bert. It's working now, mate. Yeah, I've been so busy this week trying to focus on my new job and stuff. I haven't had time to get on the multiplayer server at all. And I've been doing my videos, making sure I'm keeping up to date with them, but that's been my maximum. The power. Yeah. That's it. Don't let it go to your head. Right, let's drop this down. Now, I did buy this. I did have the one that was... wrong button. Oh, let's try this again. There we go. That's because I'm looking over my boom mic and I can't see the buttons on my steering wheel. You need a lay down. A lay down? You need a lay down. So how's everyone's week been? Let me know. Has anyone else had a busy week? And what's your plan for the weekend? I can imagine a lot of people are going to be playing on FS. I know I am. I've got a few bits to do around the house tomorrow. We've got a skip coming. We're doing a bit of clearing out. We've got some bits that we need to get rid of, so I'll be doing a bit of household chores, let's say, tomorrow. But then after that, I'm going to probably learn the Maze Plus update and try to get a video out for it. So I'm looking forward to that Maze Plus update. Very busy. Day off today. It's always nice to have the Fridays off, especially if you work 4 days a week. That's even better. That's good to hear, Hank. So Dabnik is a Maze Plus map already, but I added all the crop types to it, bale types as well. Nice. I bet that map's really good now. I like the map itself. That's a unique one as well. You see some placeables, some buildings, and they all stand out as something that you haven't seen before. So it is a cracking map. It really is. And I don't know if I'm right about this. You probably correct me, but I think it might have been his first map as well. I did actually contact him when I was doing my survival series, just to check if it was Maze Plus and all that kind of stuff. Just downloaded the Maze Plus update, trying it now. Yeah, but it's supposed to be really good. It's I like the customization that it's added now with the feeding. I think there's so many now feed types that you can use when you're doing your mix, and you're no longer restricted to the amount that you put in. So there's no minimum. There's a minimum on all of them now. So you can put 0% on. Oh, let me just correct that. Yeah, you can put 0% on everything. So you put whatever you want in, and it will no longer say that the mix is incorrect, which is pretty cool. And it's added like mineral sacks or bags on a pallet that you can put in. So the additives that you have on farms that they get from a lot of mineral companies make additives for cows that might have deficiencies. So it's got that in. There's beet pulp now that you can put in. You can even ferment. There's a new I forget the name of it, but I think it might be Brewers something that you can buy now as well and ferment it. There's so much I need to learn up on that, definitely. So, what's up? Hey up, Chester. Thanks for joining the stream. Appreciate it. But went for a lovely walk with the wife and the pooch at National Trust Place. Wow. Sounds like a great day. I've been a few places today that have right in a national park. The National Trust own quite a lot of land around it. It's always a great place. I mean, when I was at this dam today, it's called Lady Bower Dam, it's absolutely stunning. And the dam itself, I don't know if you've ever seen Dam Busters, where the RAF did the training to drop the bombs dead low. Well, they actually did it there at Dam Busters, so there's quite a lot of history there as well. It's pretty cool. I am completely messing this up, aren't I? Can't go in a straight line at the moment. Let's have a look. So, trying to catch up with the chat here. Went for a lovely walk. Read that. What will be the map after Medicine Creek? I am trying a few. Chester, I am trying quite a few of them at the moment. I'm looking at West Texas. I'm looking at Georgetown, and there's another. Is it Midtown? I'm looking at that one. I think that's the name of it. Farming Life, American Farming Life. I've been on a few. I'm trying to find the perfect map for what I want to do next. So I haven't fully decided. I've been testing them out, but I'll be doing the first episode this weekend. Oh yeah, and added lighting from Lancy Boy's map. Nice. I heard there was a new lighting come out today. Matthew, one of the players that's on today, said there's a new light in it, and also I think it's got some shaders in it as well. It's supposed to be really good. I might have a look at that soon, but I forget the name. If Matthew's watching, he might drop it in the chat. Mixer HUD is huge now. Yes, it is, but it's massive. There's, like I said, there's loads of options. It really is pretty good. Is the volume sounding okay on my mic? Because I have just tried to turn it up a little bit. Let's try and correct that. Don't want to miss bits. We can do this. Oh, bit of lag. That's still not that good, is it, that? I think I might be caught on something. I mean, this tractor has got some power. Shouldn't have to worry about it. And I will be using GPS in a second, as soon as I've done the headland. Chalin. Hey, brother. Thanks for joining in. Good to have you in the stream, mate. The survival series was a good one. Thanks, Hank. I enjoy making that. I'm trying to do one episode a week going forward, so keep an eye out for that. Grain grist to whatever that is. I think that, I don't know if it's, I think it's definitely something you can purchase, I think, and then add to the feed. And I know in the Maze Plus mod now there is a few like buy points or sell points, whatever you want to call them, where you can place them down, and I think that's one of the brewers, it could be brewer's grain, something like that, and that one as well. So you can do either or, I think. There we go. Drop that down. Now I have got my Stream Deck in front of me, and because of a really good tip from Bert, he said that he set up all the commands on his Stream Deck, so I am using that right now, and it's so much easier. It really is. I've got the sim dashboard as well, but we haven't got it on the server, so this is just perfect for what I want to do. Rick, hey, thanks for joining the stream, mate. Good to have you here. Hey all, don't forget to sub and give a thumbs up. Oh, top man. Really appreciate that. Thanks for the kind words. Rav Farms, whoops, almost forgot about the stream. Hi, Scroft. Hey, I know you're in the game as well, so appreciate you also dropping in on the stream. Multitasking. It does, Alan. Volume is perfect. Good to hear. Thanks, Taz. Same for you. Cheers, Bert. Cheers, Mike, as well. Appreciate that. Really do. Right, so let's set the actual second point, and I should be able to now. There we go. That's easier. What would we do without GPS? So what map's everyone playing on? We know that Taz is on Dabnica. Sounds like he's having a great time on that. What is everyone else playing? Are we all looking forward to FS22? It's not long now. It's actually creeped up. I can't believe we're in September and it's coming out in November, so I can't wait for that. I really can't. I'm expecting to hear more information about the animals soon, hopefully, as well. That's the aim, anyway. Right, let's... should probably Misero, really. Let's try Misero. Probably going to be completely off. I haven't got a clue. But we'll let GPS figure it out, eh? Bale faster. I think I'm probably well off there. Let's try about there. I'm going to guess there. Really am trying to still get the reversing. It's not easy. I'm well off. Doesn't look happy, does it? That's not too bad, actually. Let's drop that down. There we go. So, Hanks on Off Bergman. What are you getting up to on Off Bergman? Are you doing what I'm doing in my series, which is just trying everything? Or are you focusing on one thing like arable, grain drying? Earn a fortune with grain drying. Really can. Having fun on the old Kiwi farm. Nice. What map's that then? What map's that? I'm guessing you mean one from New Zealand. BMW. I've gone back and started playing FS13. FS19, good fun. Wow. FS13. Never played it, I'll be honest. I really didn't. I started on FS17 on console, then moved to PC. I've always had a PC, but first time I ever played Farming Simulator was on the console. Chester, I'm doing my autumn work on Lone Oak. Nice. That's a good map as well. That really is a good map. So Mike's got the whole week off. Nice. I've got the week off as well. I had when I had my interview for my new job, you know the normal question you get, have you got any holidays booked? I went, yeah, I've got an holiday in November. And I never told them what it was for because it's not something that you normally say in an interview. I make content on Farming Simulator. I do agricultural simulation. That's probably the better way to say it. Sounds a bit better, doesn't it? Then again, you never know, they might be a subscriber. You just never know. Right, let's hope that I'm online again. I'm trying to wing this. It's probably a better way to do it. I mean, this is why Courseplay is really good. You can see your lines. I could show lines in this, but in fact I might do that actually. Let's make things a lot easier. I know it's just not nice to see on the actual display for you guys, but that's not too bad, is it? Maze Plus document is now on version 1.5 and covers all the new stuff available on the Maze Plus Discord. Yes, it is. You're spot on there, and it's also available on ModHub. If you go onto ModHub and onto Maze Plus, I think it might be the new mod, the one that separates the animal feeding XML. That one, the most recent version, it says PDF and it's a link, and you can download it, and it's in the description on ModHub as well. Funky Rude Dude, thanks for joining in. Good to see you in the stream. FS22 out in 2 months, 18 days. Yep, I'm on countdown too. Can't wait. Looks like a lot of people on the same countdown as me. What's everyone looking forward to the most in FS22? For me, I think I'm looking forward to, right now from what they've announced, I like the production features, but actually the thing that's standing out for me now is the realism on the vehicles. Definitely. I'd say that is a real bonus because it's just going to change everything. The sound effects of the trailers, they're the things that I will notice in-game and will improve, make it more immersive for me as I'm playing the game as well. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm just hoping that I'm hoping for like some kind of vehicle maintenance inbuilt, random events. I think me and Bert were talking about this sometime. We were saying, wouldn't it be cool if your tractors, even though it's got good maintenance, it might break down. And I don't know the mechanical side of a tractor, I'll be honest, but imagine if like some belt goes, and I think that'd just be brilliant. You have to go and get it fixed. I think that'd be really cool. It's a new farm mod, and yes, from New Zealand. Nice. Well, I hope you're enjoying that map. I'm trying to figure out how to make compost on Hofbergman. To make compost on Hofbergman, what you need to do is, in the 2 pits that you've got on the side yard, you need to place in pretty much anything you want. Put in straw. I usually do it with straw because you get a lot of straw, but you can put hay in, fresh grass, silage. You can put a lot of things in there. You can put spent grain that you can get as a byproduct from one of the sell points. So if you can put that in, and you need to sheet it up like you would any silage, and when it ferments, you'll see the compost. And then you have 2 ways of selling it. You can take it to one seller point that's generated just for big bags, but you get more money for it, but obviously there's a lot more work involved. And then there's another one that takes it as loose, which still is good money, but not quite as much. You should put FarmSim on your CV, Scroft. Yeah, do you know, I should. And in fact, the truth is, I have got it on there. and I'm proud of it. I really am. It's not. It doesn't say exactly what I'm doing. It just says, you know, you have to put your hobbies and interests. One of them is I do a bit of YouTube, basically. So yeah, I definitely didn't miss that one out, because it's unique. It really is quite unique to have someone put on a CV, I guess, that they do a bit of YouTube for some fun, and to have, you know, it's the social side of it as well, in Discord, and I think that sometimes is the best part, communicating with like-minded people that play the game the same way, for the same reasons. So, sound of equipment and falling trees. Yeah, that is a good idea. The wildlife as well. I watched that. Was it a deer? And there was something else as well. That wildlife was it's just random events like that. Seeing a deer run across the field. I like that. Seasons, placeable system, and performance upgrade. Yeah, performance upgrade. That's a really good point, Taz. The fact that I think now it runs on one core of your CPU. If I might be mistaken, but I think going forward in FS22, it's actually going to utilise more of the CPU's power, more of the cores, which is obviously really beneficial. And I'm also hoping for better stability on multiplayer, maybe improved syncing. I know they said that they're going to still keep that in, but if that is an option, I think that will improve the game for everyone, because we all like playing multiplayer every now and again. I mean, this is the first time I've done multiplayer. When I started this series and the one before on Homeworld, but I enjoy it. I really do. People skills, mate. It's all good. Yeah, it is all good. Equipment now has a weight. Would be interesting. That plays a part. Soil compaction, maybe. Yeah, that's a good idea. I have seen that weight, and I was wondering if it refers to, are they trying to add more units, measurement units in the game? But I also saw the harvester was reading in litres still, so yeah, you could be right there. Maybe it's, I think I actually saw on FSG did I think it was a stream with Argsy, and they were talking about I've completely forgot my trail of thought now. What were they talking about now? It was about the weight, and I think it was more. Oh, why is it not moving? Let's try that again. No, it seems like my tractor on one drive now. That is strange. Let's try and turn it on and off. Hey, well that's a weird one. Let's just try that again. Maybe it got caught on something, or maybe it was just having a moment. Can anyone else see that? That was drilling. I hope everyone else saw that. That was strange. It's still drilling there. Wow. There you go. It's changed. It's just having a moment, the server is. It'll be alright. Yeah, so I was saying, I will remember this, or else it's going to irritate me. They were talking about the weight and about the fact you can overload trailers. That was it. So the trailer has a recommended amount, and then you can overload it. So maybe the weight has something to do with that. That was odd, wasn't it, Bert? I'm glad I wasn't the only one seeing that. So yeah, it could be something to do with that, the overloading. So that'd be a good thing, because we've all been in a field and had like 1,000 litres left to take out the harvester and you're full. It'd be nice if you had the option of overloading it, but maybe it made it a little bit more unstable. The physics were a little bit better. Could be a way forward, who knows? I mean, for me, it's the animals. I enjoy the animal side of things, especially the dairy side. And you've probably noticed by watching my content that I do like to have some kind of dairy farming going on, and I really want a bit more interaction with that. And playing Hofburgman's made me realise how good that is as well. Alright, so let's swing this around. We're nearly done the first pass, let's say. And then we just got, again, I'm going the wrong way. I need to get that reversing bagged. For some reason in my head it's like, doesn't want to do it. Doesn't want to do it. It's weird because I've been driving all week. But then again, I haven't had a cultivator on the back. You need wet grass to make compost. In mowing condition, you will not get wet grass. That is an update, yeah, on... No, in fact, yeah, you're right, sorry. Yeah, it's an update on the Maize Plus, if that's what he's on about. I know now that if you put fresh or wet clover, alfalfa, grass, then it will no longer turn to silage. It will actually go and turn into compost because it's kind of rotting because it's wet, too wet for the fermenting process. So you do have to like ted it out at least once to semi-dry, I think they classify it as, or windrow, maybe something like that. So keep an eye on that. So I saw an option in the menu that toggled to load either max fill of the trailer or limit to max weight per crop. Wow. So that is interesting then. So there's a lot more intricacy. Definitely. Seems like you're going to have to be thinking about things a little bit more, which I do like. See, I'm really interested in the kind of things. It does beg to differ when they're going to announce pretty much everything. I mean, will they hold back right before release to announce a lot of the features? Because they did say at FarmCom that they hadn't showed everything. They still had a few cards up the sleeve. So I'm wondering now if maybe they're going to start coming out with all the information that everyone's been asking about. Is there any changes to the animals and maintenance? And because the trailer, it had a lot of things that you thought, is there something going to be in there like the mobile phone they were using and bits and bobs like that? But who knows? Conditioner adds one level of tedding and drying. Yeah, that's true. Mower conditioning does. And a lot of mower conditioners, they're already inbuilt nowadays. So you might not even notice or see fresh grass anymore. I think it's only certain mowers. I think the Alpine DLC did used to do that. Hey Charlie, thanks for joining the stream. Really good to have you in. Hank the Tank, you've got to go. No problem. Really appreciate you stopping by. See you later, mate. So after this, we're going to do some harvesting in. Let me just show you on the map. So down at the bottom corner, BMW. He owns quite a lot of land, and what he's done, he's actually combined these three fields, and now it actually totals to the biggest field in the game. So he is harvesting. He has got some course plays going. He said if it's not finished, jump in, help out. I think he's actually cracked on with quite a lot of these fields. In all fairness, let's just jump back. 'Cause I'm probably near the end. There we go. No problem, mate. See you in a sec, Bert. Has anyone played Oklahoma? Single player or multiplayer? Multiplayer was the first time I was on this map, I'll be honest. May as well lift that up. Makes more sense. But out of all the American maps I've seen, this has definitely got the most detail on. Because American maps are really nice maps, especially they offer a perfect style of farm, which is big style farming, you know, big fields and vast open lands. But this, even though it's got that kind of stuff, it's a little bit more, I think, on the medium side of it. So because of that, it actually adds a lot of detail to the map itself. Sell points. Over 111 acres. See, so he's got a massive field. Really has. At some point as well, I'll get in the sky, start flying around. We'll go see everyone else. I think in the last stream, we watched Smock using his talents to pick up a harvester header from one side of a bridge to the other because he couldn't get the harvester through. Like he was a Jedi. So you never know. I might see something even stranger. But then again, that kind of wins it for me. Mid-ash. Evening, Scroft. I'm late going, fell asleep after tea. Been there, mate. Done that a few times. Been busy all week. Yep. Keep up the great work. Thanks, mate. Really appreciate it. And nice for joining. Thanks for joining the stream. Really appreciate that as well. Gio, how's it going? Nice to see you in chat. Looking forward to you getting back on the map on the multiplayer at some point. I know you're busy at the moment, but yeah, looking forward to seeing you jump back in. Appreciate you stopping by, both of you. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Really would appreciate it if you could give this a thumbs up. It really does help the channel out. The way I think it's the way the YouTube algorithm works. I'll be straight with you. It really just makes the videos on my channel get seen, a little bit more. So really would appreciate it if you could hit that like button. Whoa. Do you think I'll ever get better at reversing with a steering wheel? I mean, when I'm reversing something like a trailer on a truck or something really heavy, I actually do it better. But when it's something like this, for example, even though this would be a massively heavy equipment, I always struggle. I really do. I don't know what I'm going to actually plant in these fields. Something's planting already, but whatever that is, that'll disappear in a second, fingers crossed. Let's hope so anyway. It's weird how it's changing direction as well. Oh, there we go. Some of it's disappeared. Who knows? Maybe I am planting something. Bright Farmer, hi. Scroft just came by to like. Thank you. Really appreciate that. And thanks for stopping by to the stream. It's a strange one. I'm doing it on a Friday. I was busy yesterday. Started a new job and I had a few things to do with the missus yesterday. So I normally like to do my video on a Friday and then the stream on a Thursday. So kind of swapping things around. But it's always good to have a stream on a Friday. And also, we have takeaway night on a Friday. So straight after this, me and the missus will have a takeaway. Watch a film. You can't beat it, can you? Does anyone else have a takeaway night, or is it just me? When you have one night set, I hope so, or else I'm the only one that eats like that. Is BMW stealing my truck? I did notice that. And it's on stream now as well, so we jumped out. He has granted me contractor. Maybe I've done the same, so he's just flying through the vehicles. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. The other day we were playing. I think it was straight after the stream last Thursday, and I kind of stole one of his tractors and drove it to the other side of the map. And then I told him to come over here to see something, and he was looking at it, and didn't even notice it was there. Didn't even notice it. So that was funny. Living the dream. Yep, sure am. Bert, sure am. I'm sure you have a takeaway night, Bert. You've got to. I'm not the only one, am I? I hope not now. Now that I've just opened up and said I have a takeaway night. It's spontaneous. Yeah, well, that's just good enough. We usually have it on a Friday. And the missus always decides, as you can imagine. KFC. I haven't had one of them in a long time. I always liked KFC, especially a few years back, but I kind of stick to the Indians, Chinese, yeah, I think that's it. I usually go. I don't really have many kebab houses and stuff like that. Do like a Pizza Hut. Matthew's going to be back in a second, so he might be jumping out, so we might be getting another sync coming up. Saturday's Mid-Ashes takeaway night. That's a good one. Thing is though, Saturday night TV, everyone used to watch Saturday night TV and it was always really good. Nowadays, everyone's on Netflix, including me. I've been actually watching on Netflix recently, and it's the first time I've ever seen it, but I think it got cancelled after 3 series, and it's a shame because I'm really enjoying it. And I hate it when you find out something's been cancelled before you've actually finished watching it. But I'm watching it. It's called... What's it called? I've watched enough episodes recently. I should know this. Oop, wrong one. I forgot the name of it. That's a shame because it is really good. Someone might be able to tell me in the chat. It's basically on Netflix, and it's they're in these blocks, and some aliens have dropped in, and you don't actually see the aliens, and it begins with a C. The program does. Do you know what? I'm just babbling. Everyone can tell me what you watch on Netflix. Give me some suggestions, because I do like watching a bit of Netflix. Chips and gravy. Right, Bert, you're spot on there. If I'm going to go to the chip shop, it's chips and gravy for me. With me being from the Peak District, we all like chips and gravy around here. Colony, that's it. Well done, Rav Farms. Brilliant, mate. Thank you very much. My brain went dead there. It's been a long week. It really has been a long week. I've had a few moments like that today where my brain's gone dead. I have to keep waking it up. Sid, every night is barbecue night. I'm coming round Sid's house. Anyone else joining me? We need to get round Sid's house. He's got barbecue going. Mighty Mike as well. He's thrown it out. Colony. Yeah, it's really good, that is. Such a shame that after 3 series they stopped it. I think I've just started the 3rd series, first episode when they're out in the woods. And it's starting to get pretty good now. So I always kind of watch them slower when I know they're going to end. So what's everyone else watching then? Is anyone Netflix, Amazon Prime, or just general TV from wherever you are? Satellite TV. I mean, we call it Sky over here. There's only one pretty much satellite provider that everyone has. That was a bit better. Kind of kept it in a straight line-ish. UK Gold for me. Hey, some great programs on there like, what, Only Fools and Horses. I actually stopped off on my way back today. I was having my lunch break, and as I was driving back from out in the peaks, there was a place on it was like a roadside cafe, and it was all themed by Only Fools and Horses, and they had the Trotter's van outside, and like an actual van. It was pretty cool. Talking pictures too. I'm not sure. Is that? Yeah, Only Fools and Horses. It is brilliant, mate. You can't go wrong with them oldies. You really can't. So I'm just trying to think if maybe I should start planting something. I don't know if I'll get time, but we'll definitely go and help out BMW in his field, because he's helped us out a few times. It's only fair. And I titled this stream as helping out, so I think it might be a good idea to just do that. But we've got, what have we got? 3 more after this, so we're nearly done. And then we'll see if anyone else wants a bit of help, and I might do some of the planting in between. And a lot of people join in anyway and help me out, so if anyone does want to join in and do some planting for me, it might be a good idea. A bit of soybeans, something like that. Ooh. There we go. That should straighten out now. If I go slower, I'm usually better. So that's the reverse slower. There we go. Talking Pictures in an older movie on Sky. Okay. What's my age? I am 33. That's how old I am. 33 young. Not old. 33 young. I don't know if you'd think that. I don't know if that's what you expected, but yeah, I'm 33 years old. I'm just trying to think how many bits of straw I've missed. I've not done the best of jobs here, have I? I mean, this isn't a big field compared to some of them, but you can tell that still quite a big job. I think this cultivator that I bought is actually... It's about maybe 12, 15, something like that. 12 metres. So it's not bad. 50, mate, again, 50 years young. Plenty of time. Do some farming at that age. Chunky Tank is still a youngster. Well, I feel young, I'll be honest. I don't feel like I've aged since I I was 18. Feeling the same person. I really do. I do tend to get aches and pains though. Still play a bit of football, and it's getting more difficult to play football at the moment. Or for everyone that's from America, I know Mark's in here and all them, it's soccer for you guys. But we're not going to get into that. We're not going to get into that one today. That was well off, that was. That should be ashamed of that one. Not too far behind you, Midash. 48, what? See, we're all about the same age. We're all about the same age. He turned 40 this year. Discovering new aches and pains every day. So I'm assuming then, in 10 years, well, 7 years time, I'll be having even more. Yeah, I get him. I'm not gonna lie. If I said it was only after football, it'd be a lie. I'm at that point now when I bend down to get something, I'll make a noise like, like a oof kind of noise, which you know you're getting on when you start doing that. And if I ever go out for a family occasion and have a few beers, I always feel it the next day. Whereas before, I could have a few drinks with some friends and next day it'd be normal, completely normal. So that's gone out the window. If I can get off my sofa without swearing, I call it a win. Fair play. That's how it is, isn't it? It could be worse though. I'm sure it could be worse. I mean, some people have these real back problems and you see them and you think, how lucky you are, and it's because back in the day they were there was no manual handling and all that stuff, and they just didn't know that they were doing long-term damage. You see a lot of people nowadays with long-term health issues from picking up things the wrong way. That's how it is. Health and safety mad nowadays. You're getting old when you mention a skip being delivered, mate. That is true. See, I'm proud of that. I'm actually looking forward to that skip coming. Clear up my garage and get rid of some junk that's... Well, it's not junk. It's just like I've got an old dishwasher and... an old dishwasher. And what else we got in there? Table and chairs. And there's some bits and bobs in the garden that I want to try and clean up. The missus has been putting pressure on me, so I decided to get a skip. That's going to be my highlight of the weekend. Although I no longer play contact hockey. Contact hockey, is that different to the hockey that I know, or is it? I mean, I just know the hockey where you bend down and you got your stick, and I used to hate that when I was doing it in high school because I always thought I'm going to break my bones playing this. I used to like rugby, football, but I always thought hockey was really dangerous. Them balls are so hard that if they hit you, that's it. Bert recently got his first shed and he's been blown away. I ain't got a shed. I've got a garage. I've always wanted a shed. I'm the same as you. Have a great stream. Got to run for now. Thanks, Mike. Really appreciate you stopping by. Definitely, mate. And keep doing the great work on West Texas and all your other series, mate. I always definitely... Whoa. What's going on? That was weird. And again. Right, something's going on. I think it might be that I need to turn auto drive off. Not auto drive. GPS. There we go. That was definitely strange. It's like it knew that I did the field and decided to just run off. Right, so... We all love a skip. Including the lorry too. Mid-Ash loves a shed. Ice hockey, I should mention, for Canada. Wow, now that is a good sport. I would love to play ice hockey. I can do skating, just basic skating. I don't think I could ever do ice hockey though, because the way they stop in that, and it looks brilliant. So, yeah, fair play to you. Right, so we're going to try and jump in this. Right. Got enough weeds in your field, BMW. What are you actually growing? What's he actually growing here? He's growing soybeans mixed with weeds. So it looks like we're here. I'm guessing he's got some kind of... yeah, he has. He's got his trailers over there. So let's carry on for him. Where are we at? Ice hockey. I remember getting a new fridge and freezer, and I was really excited to fill it up with food. Yeah. I know where you're coming from. It's the little things, mate. Little things in life that just improve everything. Even though actually getting a fridge freezer into a little thing, it's quite a big thing. I should have called this stream Home Improvement Chat. Come have a chinwag about home improvements. GPS is doing that. Yeah. Cheers, Bert. Can be a pain, can't it? I mean, I guess it's more... Is that a multiplayer error then? Or a little bug when it's on multiplayer? Or does it do it in single player? Because I don't think I've actually seen that in single player. Yeah, Tazzy is. I don't know what he's doing. He needed to... It's because we're not playing with seasons, so it's not... You don't get weeds in little spots around the field. It's... You get them on the whole field, so he has to spray. He's probably forgotten it. He has. This is a big field, after all, so... I can't say anything. In fact, I can. BMW. Spray your weeds. Old age. Hashtag old age. Yes. Hashtag old age, everyone. I sprayed the weeds off and they came back. You want to get a refund on that herbicide? Didn't work. Had that on Homeworld with you guys. Ah, okay. So it maybe it is then just a multiplayer kind of thing. BMW, I'm going to go around the edges, mate, just because I feel like it's the right thing to do. Hopefully you won't mind. I was messing up your courseplay there. I'm just checking your trip count. I've got a fly in my room, right? And it keeps landing on my head. And it's doing my head in, literally. It's doing my head in, this fly. It just keeps dropping on my head every now and again. And it's too fast for me. As far as I talk to Kermit, it doesn't seem that giants change weeds generating too much. Would be nice to have it in patches. Yeah, I agree. So maybe then, so am I correct in thinking that with the seasons inbuilt in FS22 that there'll still be weeds like this where it looks a bit too much? If that is the case, that's I mean, it's not the best, but you know, I prefer it with the seasons now. I know they've taken a lot of influence from that. If I'm right in thinking as well, there's one of the guys that have gone over to Giants was in, is it Realism Mods that makes seasons? He's gone over there as well, so you should be a lot going over there. I am hoping as well that you can change the days, the season length in days, because I think they've set it to 3. And even though people did comment about this, and on the stream that they did at FarmCon, they had the Q&As at the end. One of the Q&As questions that they answered was about the fact they'll look into it. And I don't know if that's a definite. I'm going to meet this one, aren't I? Here? Playing a game of chicken now with a harvester. I had a harvester across 2 fields and then get friendly with a tree. Well, I'm playing chicken, me and BMW are here. Who's going to move first? I feel like it'd be a crime to hit these 2x. I'm going to have to do it. I've failed. I should have carried on, but I can't play like that. Can't do it. I'm dropping straw as well. BMW isn't even dropping straw. No, he is dropping straw, it's just not spawning in for me. Leinster Farmer, evening. Thanks for dropping by, mate. Really appreciate you having you in the stream. I'm gonna... Is BMW going that way? Where are you going? I'm gonna go round again. Just carry on. Yep. It'll be changed somehow in the timescale. Okay. Yeah, I did see that you can change the timescale so you can bring it down slower and then it'll last... The days last longer, so the season's length. But it's interesting to see the feeding and everything. Will it change the amount of feed like you do now? You increase the season's length or decrease it, and then the feed amount is different as well. So that'll be interesting to see. Is that weed straw? Is that weed straw? I don't know. It's a good question. It probably is. I mean, this is it's got its own custom like texture, and I think it's actually a fill type. So it's got soybean straw stalks, and you can do the bales like that, and you can also do corn. I'm sure of it. FS22, you can set the time speed to 0.33 or lower to stretch out the seasons. 0.33, right? I didn't know that. I'll be honest. I've missed that one. I thought it was like just ×1, ×5, like it is now in game. Grizzly Farms, nice to have you in the chat, mate. Thanks for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Got it ahead of me, Taz. Great minds think alike. That's what I say. Appreciate you putting that in the comments. Anyway, I'm learning something. I have missed some of the recent stuff as well. So, if there's any other new features that stand out for you recently that you've learned, put them in the chat so I can get up to date. The amount of weeds in this I know. It's a bit crazy. It is a bit crazy. A bit like what I'm doing here. I think I might be messing this field up for BMW. I'll probably go back down to that corner that I started off and do some up and downs there. If that made sense. Getting full as well, 84%. Should get a good yield from this BMW. You really should. So let's go back over there to that side, and I'll also drop in on my way. Now we haven't got crop destruction on, which is pretty good. Oh, he's moved it over here. I was looking for it. It was definitely on that side of the field before, but he has moved it. There we go. Pipe is massive on these. I don't know if they are adjustable, but I did notice that you do have to get quite wide over on this side for it to drop in. There we go. There might be a little bit of space left in the front actually. I probably should fill that up, but I don't know if that is the case. This also holds, I'm sure of it, holds 250,000 litres. Them trailers. Which is insane. You hope you'll be able to change the number of days and seasons. Yeah, we were just mentioning that. I think now you can actually adjust the time even lower than ×1. So 0.33 I saw in the chat there. So if you just scroll up, Taz has put it in, and also Leinster Farmer. Leinster. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, mate. And if I am not, and I'm butchering it, I'm really sorry. $500,000 with both of the trailers. Wow. Saves on fuel. Less trips. Any maps that you've seen being made for 22? Yeah, FS22. I know there's a couple being made by Oxy that should be good. Cows and Farmer, obviously that one's standing out for me because that looks brilliant. But is there anything else that you've seen being made? American maps, in Europe, anywhere? Oop. Let's try that again. That was a tight squeeze, but we did it. Right, so let's go back to that corner. I'm spot on with the pronunciation. Oh, okay. That's good to hear, mate. I do sometimes, because of where I'm from, it's really difficult to say some names. And I don't want to obviously offend anyone by saying it wrong. Norwegian one. Is that the... I forgot who it is now that was making that. I think I know which one you're on about. It's in Morales Discord, in my Discord as well. Keep seeing the update pictures on that one. It does look good. I think FSG did a preview video on it as well. I just can't remember the name of the map. I don't know if it is that one that you're on about, but if it is, that really does look really impressive. It's a massive field. There's 2 trucks up here as well. I thought they'd moved them dead quick then. So you've actually got 1 million. Is that right, BMW? You've got 1 million litres capacity holding in here. 1 road to go to Warwick Dog. Then I think they said something about having a beer. Yep, Ola's Renabu map. That's it. Yep, that's the one. That looks really good. And the amount of detail he's putting into that. Everything's custom. All the buildings are custom. What the hell? Wow. That's probably one of the loudest trucks ever. I'm emptied completely. 0, if that's what you're after, mate. I did it. I went over there. I think you can follow me in the stream. I don't know if you can. Whoa, that is a loud truck though, let's be honest. That is very loud. I'm going to freehand this one. I'm not going to use GPS. I'm just going to try and wing it. MRG released a video on 3 or 4 Wisconsin maps he will release for FS22. That should be good. MRG maps are really nice. I do like them. They kind of make me feel that that's how it will actually look if I was farming out in the in the Midwest or America or wherever he's done the map. I always think that's how it probably does look. I mean, again, I wouldn't know that for certain. It feels, yeah, they're quite realistic. I get that vibe from them, but I might be completely wrong. It would be good. I know it affects the yield, the weeds, but it would be good to actually, I don't know, see the amount of weeds in the crop. And have, I've always said this as well, it'd be really good if you had a quality rating of the crop and the grass that you did, maybe silage. So not only do you get like the amount of yield you're going to get from the fertilising if you look after it, but also it improves the quality of it. And if you're selling it, wheat for example, and it's really good quality, you'll get more money for it. And then also the silage. So if you do first cut silage, it's the fresh first cut, you get a better quality. The more cuts you do, the quality drops, and then the cows become less productive. For example, if you're feeding it them, so if they're milking, you'll get less milk from them. That'd be a really nice feature to add to the game. I don't know if anyone else agrees with that. So I think he's carrying on his side, but hopefully I'm doing alright on this side. Too many weeds should block up the harvester. Yep, that's a good idea. I mean, maybe stop it and then you could restart. I don't know, because if you forgot to, like, I think BMW said that he's obviously sprayed herbicide. So it'd be a bit harsh if he couldn't get something out the crop itself. But I know what you're saying. Have some kind of maintenance side to it as well would be pretty cool. But overall, his yield must be pretty good anyway. For soybeans, let's have a quick look at the price of soybeans while I drive in a straight line. That should be alright there. Right, so let's have a quick look. Now we haven't got the global company icons on, which is always a shame because that really does improve. That's another thing that I've seen in FS22 though. They've got the icons now. So 1700, the banner co-op, pretty good. So I've been missing bits, mainly weeds, let's be honest. There we go, we'll start again. Can't miss bits like that. It's not even my field, so not a very good contractor if I'm missing bits. There we go. Now it's probably going to take me ages to do this, but if I help out and get a good chunk out of here, then that's the main aim. And you can see we're working together now. I wonder how much money you've spent. You did come into the map with 20 million from the last map. He worked his socks off. So I bet he's gone down a bit buying all this equipment in these fields. But then again, when he finishes, he's probably going to be close to... he might have even doubled his money. With us not having seasons on as well, it gives him more chance to grow more crops. It's a good screenshot. It really is. Nearly 15 million. Wow. What, right now? So you've actually gone up the last time I saw. I thought you'd go down, but you've done really well. 15 million is some serious money, mate. Have you been on it most of the time, though? Have you been on it again, like every day, or when you get the chance? Now I'm hoping I can match up here pretty well. Let's have a go. That'll do me. Let's drop it down. There we go. Teamwork. And he's probably going to do all the baling as well. You've got to keep that in mind. All these are going to be baled up, these straw bales. And I have noticed that the price for straw on this map is really good as well. So you're probably going to make a fair whack at least, let's just say that. Looks like everyone's been helping out Matthew. He's just put in chat, thank you for all the help. It's always good to see, isn't it? So I think what I'll do in a minute, after I've done this row, I'll jump out, go and have a look at what everyone's getting up to. Obviously me and BMW are in here, but I'll carry on and help him out straight after. But let's have a look at what everyone else is getting up to. Proudy, hey! It's your birthday, happy birthday! I hope you're having a brilliant day. I really do. And thanks for dropping into the stream on your birthday. You won't be on tonight, no problem at all. Like I said, free to join whenever you want. You want to join the multiplayer when it suits you. If you do it on a stream night, it's even better. But with it being your birthday, you're obviously going to be really busy. Hopefully you got something pretty cool for your birthday. I won't ask how old you are. We've already been speaking about age tonight, and we were having our old man chats. We're working well through it. It's just a shame about the weeds, especially if he's sprayed herbicide. I don't know why that is. It might be a little bit bug, maybe. Thanks guys, and I'm having a lot of fun. Yes, I got a new iPhone 11 and Grassman merch. Nice. That's cool. And you're supporting another YouTuber, mate. That's brilliant. That really is good to hear. Right, so let's we'll change the speed to ×8. We'll put the flight mode on as well. That should be good enough. And let's go have a quick look. So we're right at the bottom of the map right now, but we can get a good idea of how big this field is. We've done quite a bit, but there's still a lot to do. There really is a lot to do. There's straw everywhere as well, so good luck with that one, BMW. I'm probably not going to get a chance to help with you on the home field, I'll be honest. So Looks like there's a lot going on Matthew's farm. So let's jump there. That'll be good. And we'll have a quick look. So Matthew's carting at the moment. It looks like he's taking some grain. I don't know if he's selling it straight, or maybe his silo's up there. I don't know. I imagine it's down here, to be honest. But nice haul. Yeah, I think you guys spray too early. Weeds come back. Yep, you're probably right there. Wow, look at this. He's got the biggest... It's like a planter going on. Now, I can't just quickly tell who this is because it's hazing. Definitely need something like that for this kind of field. Bit of GPS needed as well, I'd say, with that. Well, everyone's pretty busy at the moment, so trying to find. There's two of them, standing around here, looking pretty cool in the cowboy hats, as you do. It's that time of the stream again. So we got Rav Farms and Dwarrick Dog there. I'm intrigued to see where Matthew's going. He's going at the top. Smock's going to be in his field, but let's just have a quick look at Smock. Is he actually just sitting in that tractor still? Was he in there before? I think he might have been sitting in this tractor the whole time. That's strange, because I know he wanted to do some baling, so maybe he has actually got maintenance problems. Where else can we go? I think that's actually it. These three are working on that field. Me and BMW or Scrooge are down here. Matthew looks like he's going to sell at the Banner Co-op. Let's just make sure that's correct. BMW, again, smashing it. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Honestly, every single thing like that, I put it straight back into the channel. We'll keep investing it into the channel, so thank you very much for the super chat. Brilliant. I know what you mean now when you put it's that time of the stream again. I thought you meant when I was going around seeing what everyone was doing. Top man. Thank you. Still can't believe that people do, you know, give me super chats like that, and it's really good. Thank you. So you can see that they're obviously selling the grain as it's coming in. They're not storing it. So let's get back over to what we were doing over here. Let's help out BMW, especially now. He's actually paying me for the work. Right, so I think I'm in this one here. That's it. Right, so he's obviously done quite a bit, so we need to try and catch up from where he was. Oh, no. Yeah, he's there, so I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll start doing some of the longer straights, and then he can catch up with me on that side. I think that's a good idea. You are still number one though, I have to admit that. Thanks for, again, very generous of you. And the fact that you're in game, you're multitasking as well, that's even better. Moderating and that. Brilliant. Right, so let's start from about here. Hopefully I'm leaving him quite a bit of room there. I should be. Let's get more weeds harvesting. I don't know what the price of weeds is, but should be good money. Should be anyway. I'm trying to figure out if he's trying to unload. It looks like that, or he's typing probably. That's what happens when he's typing in the actual game and also on the stream. BMW is the Borg. I think you're right. He is the Borg. So I'm actually having a Chinese tonight. So I was talking about having takeaway nights, but I'm actually having a Chinese later on. It'll be a bit late for me, 10 o'clock, but It's all good. %, 13,500 litres at 50%. Do need a bit of fuel soon, so hopefully it'll last out. If it doesn't, maybe you've got a service trailer. I might need to go and get that. I'll actually have a go and have a look in a second, just to see if it does need a service trailer for this. I can't see one in the field, but I imagine he's got one on his farm. He's got a load of equipment. If he has, I'll jump over to the farm after I've done this row and get it, just because he might need it as well. It might help out. He's probably going to need the baler down here as well at some point soon. But this right now is why I like multiplayer. Working together like this is the whole point in it. I think the best thing for me though in multiplayer, it has to be doing silaging, and you got loads of people carting and on the combine, and definitely good money tonight, Matthew. I'm guessing they've made a fair whack then. Should we have a quick look at everyone's money, just get an idea of where everyone's at, and hopefully I'll stay in a straight line. Where do we need to go? That one. So I've got 500,000. Smock's got 850. 5 million. That's BMW, that is. I thought he said he had 15. So right now, Kerrid's got the most. The Valleys, which is what everyone's working on, they've got quite a bit as well. So, hey, is the server always on? Yes, it is. Depton Gaming, it is. It's always on. It's 24/7. Sometimes it does go down for updates and mod add-on, like we add mods or we take mods away if they're not getting used, and sometimes we restart it just for stability. So, but it is always on. If you want to join in, you quite happily can do that. There's no limitations to that. There's no requirements apart from downloading the mods. If you go in the description of this stream right now, there'll be a link to my Discord. In that Discord, all the details are in there. It's in this one on the channel called multiplayer updates, and I usually post updates if the server's down or if it's on, or if I'm doing a stream or anything like that, if I'm adding mods. So all the details are in there. More the merrier, I say. So if you want to come and join, anyone can join in, help us out. I always do my streams on a Thursday, unlike tonight. I'm doing it on a Friday, but Thursday stream night. So if you get in on a Thursday as well, you'll be on the stream. Yeah, cheers for that, Bert. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. I mean, I don't know how many mods we've got now. We've got quite a few. We're getting on the server that I'm using to this dedicated server that I've rented. I think it's 4 GB, the maximum amount of mods. So there's no more than 4 gig, which is still can be quite a lot of mods if you're not used to having that many. Yeah, sweet. My other farm is going through a map change, but I'm downloading. Top man. 3.4 GB at the minute. That was quick. That really was quick. You're on the ball. Well, jump in. Help us out if you want. I don't know if BMW's got a spare harvester. He might do. I mean, he's got loads of money, so he might have another one. If he has, you can always jump in this field and help out, mate. Here's his service truck. Look. There you go. On the ball again. I mean, I don't know if he meant to do that donut then in the middle of his fields. Maybe that's how he's trying to get rid of his weeds. Someone run a farm together. Yeah, that's true. Good point, Bert. Or you can play as a farmhand. Right now, all the farms are taken, but you can join someone's farm and help out, and then I think over time what you'll find is they'll probably make you a farm manager, so you can access the finances and buy stuff and manage the farm basically. So I mean, I'm always wanting people to help me out, so you can join my farm. On the purple one at the top right corner, I've got the least amount of land because everyone seems to put a lot more time and they're enjoying it, and I didn't want to restrict anyone from playing it the way they wanted, so I did keep that in mind. So let's just, I think BMW just rolled up to empty. So if I just quickly show you the land, so we got all the 8 farms taken, but there is quite a lot of land still open to buy. I'm the purple one up here, farm 2. I don't know, was that me? Field not owned. Maybe I pressed the wrong button there. Oh, what's going on? I have to turn it on. That's what's going on. What's strange though, it's like I pressed the helper button by mistake. But we have had a few bugs tonight. Takes time to get trust. Well, yeah, I mean, I've noticed in here a lot of people join and then they enjoy it and they stay on, and then before you know it, they're running their own farm or they're helping out. You'll find out that BMW's on quite a lot, and oops. I might have scratched your trailer. Maybe. It might have been me, it might have not been me. Come on, there you go. The header's just so big. I'm going to blame it on lag. There was a bit of lag then. Right, so first things first, I'm going to jump out and turn that off so I can actually move around a bit better than that. There we go, and then we want to turn that off. Job done. And then I think with this one we have to activate the pump, which is now doing. I can see it running. So if I jump in, I'm sure that was already activated. That's strange. Yeah, so I'm in the green and he's definitely got fuel in there. I mean, it might be fueling up. That is weird. Let's just have a quick look. Depth and gain now. I'll probably pop on tomorrow as I'm off to bed soon. Got work at 6. No problem. I fully understand that. That is an early start for you on a Saturday as well. So, yeah. You're excited though. Good. I'm excited to have you join in, mate. Really am. Try and make it for next Thursday stream as well if you're free. That'd be good to see you on the stream as well. I do tend to go around and show what everyone's up to. So if you are on there, that's be pretty cool. So it says there stop refueling. So it says I'm refueling, but it's not moving up. So that is strange. That is strange. And we haven't got the slow refueling mod on. So I don't think it's that. I think what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to carry on. BMW is going to have a quick crack at it. Jump in, mate. There you go. So, it's because I don't own it. That's probably what it is. You can hear it now. It's definitely filling up. It's obviously going to take a while because it's a big harvester. Maize plus update. Sheep now need beet shreds, beet pulp silage, carrots. Cool. Yeah, I think it's now compatible with the... Is it the sugar beet harvest mod? I think that's might be what it's called. So all the stuff that you get from that, the molasses you can put in. There's a few pallets as well included. Different kind of like feed additives and stuff. There's a new bucket. There's also, I think there's also a subsoiler now where you can, when the grass fields need ploughing and you don't want to actually plough them, well, you can go across them with this subsoiler, and I think it just reduces the growth back down to 0. But what it also does is pretty cool. Is it takes away obviously the need for it to be ploughed, and it also fertilises. I had a brain moment there again where I couldn't think. So this is nearly full up, and I'll go and empty as well just before. That'll buff out, Scroft. Sorry, I missed that one. Don't worry. Yeah, I know. You'll get over it. It's a small dent, that is. Small dent. Sugar beet add-on. That's it. That's the name of it. Cheers for that, Polly. Taz, appreciate it. Depton 9RT mod came out too. Looks sick. I'll have a look at that. I think I've seen that. I've seen that on Mod Hub today. So, but I haven't downloaded it yet. I went straight for the Maize Plus ones. But beaten potato shreds are now a new food type that you can't tip on the ground. Okay. Are you testing it out right now? Is that what you're doing? Right, this is strange. There you go, it works now. That was weird. Wouldn't let me move. That's the second time on this stream that that's happened. There we go. So I should be probably about right there. Pipe does throw it out quite a bit at the end. Ronator 11, what map are you going to be doing next for the US series? So I am testing out right now a few maps. I've got American Farming Life and West Texas, Midtown and Georgetown. They're the ones that I'm trying out, so it's definitely going to be one of them, but I haven't fully decided yet. I'm going to do the video this weekend, so maybe tomorrow or Sunday. I am quite busy tomorrow, but definitely Sunday if not. And thanks for joining the stream, really appreciate it. Sorry I had to do it to you. Was that you? Thanks for that, really appreciate it. You're getting me back for denting your service trailer. Don't worry. Before the end of the stream I'm going to drive one of your pieces of equipment to the other side of the map. But now you know about it, so kind of beats the object. Oh well. Depton Gaming GPS mod sometimes does make you... Yeah, it's Bert said the exact same thing, and I think it might just be a multiplayer kind of error or bug, because I never usually get it on single player. And I wasn't using GPS then, but I did have that exact kind of same problem earlier on when I was cultivating in one of my fields. So you are spot on there, Depton. Is it Derpton? Sorry mate, Derpton Gaming. I think I might need glasses. Who knows? Derpton Gaming. Yep, that's right. Got it right this time. So I think we're in a race. Looks like I'm just behind. Yeah, sorry about that. I do get names wrong, Derpton. I misread them, or well, most of the time I don't pronounce them right. Autumn Oaks. Can you do Autumn Oaks? Autumn Oaks. I'll have a look at Autumn Oaks. In fact, I have looked at that. I've got it in the list, and I went on, but I didn't want to do that map because it's I don't know. It looks really good, and the animal side of it's brilliant, but it is a massive dairy project. Sorry, and I was thinking that I want to do a bit more arable, so I don't know if it's right now, but I do want to probably go to, I'd say, 3 more US maps before FS22. So it could be at some point where I do switch over to more dairy side, but I kind of want to do arable but have a mixture, and I've actually been thinking about doing maybe a different animal, so maybe pigs. Smock Farmer, sorry I'm late. No problem. You've had some computer issues. Yeah, I noticed. I was going around looking at the map and I noticed you were stuck in your tractor, so I don't know if you were having some problems then, but yeah, good to see you in the stream. Really appreciate it, mate. Name is Adam if that's easier. I don't mind. I can call you Derpton. And that's your name on there, so I'll call you that. I'll get it right. Just you wait till you get back to your farm. You've left me a surprise. Thank you. I'm not surprised. I really aren't. I'm not surprised at all. I mean, what was it you did the other day? You parked my tractor on top of my barn. So, then again, you did that because of what I did, so in all fairness, I brought that on myself. Left a surprise on It is. It's an experience you've never experienced. You're probably right. You're probably right, mate. No, there are 2 arable farms on the map and 3 cattle farms. Okay, right. Well, when I went on, I looked at the one that's got the big conveyor belt in, where the feed's being added into the cattle. I think it might have been the meat farm. I think it might have been for meat cows. I don't know if it was the dairy side, but I kind of want to go back to the original FS19 American maps that stood out, and I think Midtown and Georgetown were the ones a lot of people played on. So I am interested in them to start off with. I have been looking at, some MRG maps as well. So, Taz. So I'm not the only one putting machinery on roofs and servers. No, you're definitely not. You really aren't. I think that's the fun of it though, isn't it? I mean, me driving his tractor to the other side of the map so we had to drive it back. Him putting the tractor on the roof at retaliation. And whatever he's left me now. In fact, we're going to have to go see, aren't we? Let's be honest. Instead of just driving this, let's actually go see what he's done. He's there now. He thinks he's sneaky, but we found him. What the hell just happened? Did he kick me out my own farm? So you've been caught red-handed there, Smock. Can you believe it? It's a pallet of Guinness. Yeah. That'd be good. I wouldn't mind that. That would be a surprise. Dipton Gaming. See you tomorrow, guys. Yep, no worries. Thanks for stopping by. Automote's good for separate series. Brilliant dairy map. Maize Plus. Also with feed types like bean meal, cracked corn, ground feed, milk replacer, etc. Right. Thanks for that information. That really is useful. I have had a quick look at it, but there's so many maps I'm looking at. I'm struggling to decide which one at the moment. Country Line. Some of the all-time greats. Country Line. I've not heard of that, Grizzly. That's missed. Do you know what? I'm going to write that down right now. 2 seconds. It's got to be done. And there we go. Grizzly Line. No, Country Line. That's what I read. Country Line. Grizzly Farms. I put Grizzly Line. At least it remind me that you give me the tip there. Anyway, what's he done here? Well, I'm not driving that one. Anyway, I'll let you off. I can't really do... Yeah. I'll just think of something good to get him back, and then we'll do that instead. Sneaky. What is it? Got a sprayer out in the field. I thought that was one of that New Holland that I've seen in FS22 for the grapes. Right, so where was I? I don't even know now. I think this was BMW's. And that's ours over there. There we go. That's ours. Alright, let's carry on. So where was I? American Hoff Bergman. Bergman. Shenanigans. Yeah, they were shenanigans. Georgetown is my favourite FS19 map. Yep. Well, I've got that. I mean, listen, I have to say, I'm loving it. It's another one that's got some great detail. And it's unique because it's set just north of New York, is it? So... I mean, it's not. You don't usually think of New York and farming, but from what I understand, it's quite a big arable place just north of New York. I mean, you can call it Grizzly Lines, yeah. Expect commissions. I know. I got confused. I've put it right now. He gets others to do all his work so he can misbehave. Do you know what, Smock? You've figured him out. You really have. And if you're on the server, I'm not encouraging you to do anything, but I'm also not encouraging you, if you know what I'm saying. Wink, wink. Susquehanna, Georgetown. Yep, I I'll be honest, I was looking at Susquehanna, but isn't that, is it, it's not a times 4, it's even bigger, isn't it, than a times 4? Is it times 16? If it is, that's the, I'm trying to keep it to like times 4, because it's going to be single player, so it's going to be really difficult. And that field that I did on my last episode on Medicine Creek, that took me a long time, that did, and that was a challenge. So that's where I kind of want to be. And if I get bigger equipment, I don't mind doing a bit more than that, but if it's times 16, that's gonna, yeah, I'm gonna be there for ages. Nitrodad, the map maker of Georgetown from the area, has also made Susquehanna Valley from upstate New York. I didn't know that Susquehanna Valley is another upstate New York. I really didn't. Both are times 4. Right. I didn't know that. I thought Susquehanna was even bigger than that. I'm going to have a look at that map now. I really am. So that's another one that I'll be looking at over the weekend to make my decision on. Appreciate that, Smart. Does anyone else use these X9s in their games? Single player, multiplayer? Because I think they are the pinnacle, aren't they? They are the... If you know you've made it when you've got an X9. I kind of hope Smock's doing something right now. Dwarrick Dog, evening mate. Nice to have you in the stream and also on the server. Multitasking as well. There's a lot of you now multitasking. Let's have a look. Where's Smock? Oh, he's doing farming. I thought he might have helped me out there. So every time I press circle to jump back from the map, it seems like it is actually starting a worker, which is strange. Can't afford them. Yes, I agree with that, Smock. He does make great mods. Brilliant mods, in fact. Really does. Hazen. Scrooge wants to be... No, sorry. Scrooge. Hazen wants to be granted contractor. We have got a few multiplayer admins on the server as well. I think there's Kerrod, who isn't on today. There's Scrooge, or BMW as I call him. There's all the Broder guy, but he's struggling actually to get on this map at the moment because he's got some random issue. And I don't know if anyone's actually witnessed this before on any other multiplayer map, but what seems to happen with Broder guy, and it's just on his own. He's got really good internet. I think he's out in America. He's 100 megabytes odd, really good. He played Oklahoma single player, no problem at all. Put all the mods from the map from this multiplayer required in the folder, so he hasn't got any other mods, and he just can't sync in. It takes him about 30 minutes to sync in. I've got other players from America playing that don't have the same problem, so it's not location. So I don't know if anyone's got an idea why that would be, because we've been scratching our head. I think one night we spent a few hours trying to test it for him, figure out what the problem was. And he does get in over time, but if he now tried to join, we'd be sitting here for about 30 minutes syncing while he was joining in. So, and the location of this server that I rent is in London, but like I said, there is other people from America that have tried and not had the same problem. So if anyone's got any ideas on that one, I would really appreciate it. And if not, then you're in the same boat as us, because we haven't got a clue. You've never experienced it on other multiplayer maps. I know, well, I can't say much. I've only played 2, but he got onto the other one perfectly fine. And you've obviously played more than just the one from my channel, so it is a strange one. Looks like Hazen's waiting, which is really good of him. Looks like he's going to cart with us. Has you tried a VPN service and connect to the UK? Alan, now that is a cracking suggestion. That really is. I don't think he has actually tried that, so that's going to be one of the next things I suggest to him. Really appreciate that. I don't know why no one thought of that. That's a good idea. There we go. And we're in at 6 miles an hour, Hazen, if you're in stream. I don't know if you are. Hazen, if you want to jump into my combine, work away, I'll be back in a sec. He's carting for me. And he's doing a cracking job. JCB on an Oklahoma map. That must have cost something to get that exported out. So I can't believe how fast this stream's gone. I've already done 1 hour and 45 minutes, and it is so much better to do the streams on maps like this, and also maybe on the American series that I'm doing going forward, because instead of doing the montage, which I enjoyed doing, and also the time lapses, I can actually, you know, relax and just have a chat with people, and you can get to see it in real time. And you can join in and whenever you feel free to, and pop in and out. I do like the streams. I think it's a great feature. But I've got probably about 10 minutes left in stream, just to let everyone know, because I have got a takeaway coming, which I have mentioned a few times, but I am looking forward to it. Yeah, it is an excellent idea, Bert. I know. I don't know why we never thought of it. We had you, Matthew, and you two guys really do know your stuff. So why don't we never thought of that? Because then that would rule that out. It really would. It might reduce his internet, but if he's got 100 megabytes, I think he's got more than that. I think he might have 400. He told me, and it was that high. It just made me think, that's just not fair. I think I run about 70, and I think that's pretty good. 70 meg a second, but that's how much I get. Have to go. Have fun, peeps. Good stream. Thanks, Rav, and thanks for joining in on in the multiplayer. Really appreciate it. See you later, mate. There's a little patch there. I think he might be jumping into the harvester to finish that little patch off. But we are getting through it. There is obviously, actually, there isn't that much left. I don't know if the other side needs doing. Let's just have a quick check. Now, I need to remember not to use my controller when I jump back out, because it's starting. No, so it is this bit and that bit. So I'm going to have to press that. No matter if I press my steering wheel or my controller, that's happening. That could be another multiplayer bug. Who knows? Yes, it does. Did I say increase it? I didn't mean to. I meant decrease. Sorry. Yeah, it does decrease quite a bit. I have Norton on my system. I've always had Norton. I think it's pretty good, and it's worth the money. It's not too bad. It's like £30 for a year here, and it comes with a free VPN. I never use it, I'll be honest, because of the fact that when I'm running a 70 meg, normally it will reduce it to probably less than half. It really does give it a bit of a kick. Yeah, and if he's running around 400 megabyte on his download speed, it's not going to do him too much impact, is it? Unless he's addicted to it. I have noticed as well, though, that his upload speed, weirdly, is less than mine. I get a really good upload speed, like 30 megs. I think his was just below that when he showed me, which was interesting. Yeah, so he has jumped in. Is that BMW now? I think it might be BMW actually. He has jumped in. I don't know if there's any more surprises for us left around. Yes, it is worth trying, Smock, I agree. So if anyone hasn't hit that like button, I really appreciate it if you could. It does help my channel out tremendously. It helps with the algorithm, and it just helps my videos get out there and get shown. So I really would appreciate it if you can give the video, give the stream, sorry. See, that's how used to I am to doing videos. Give the stream a thumbs up. Really would appreciate that, guys. He's back again. You are back again. While I use a VPN, I may lose some speed, but it makes up for not having to hop through many ISPs. Yeah, it's a good point. Do you get a good internet speed then, Alan, as well? Are you taking quite a bit of a hit? Am I right in thinking it's like, because I take about just over 50% hit. I don't know if it's as bad. Maybe the GIF police finally caught up with him. You don't like GIFs, do you, Bert? That's why I created the channel in Discord that's GIF friendly, so you know there's going to be GIFs in it. For you know, there's something for everyone now. I do like GIFs though, I'll be honest. I think some of them are hilarious. Smock's with me on that. He's not going to deny that. He loves GIFs too. Barely 10 to 15%. Wow. Wow, that took my breath away, as you can tell. That is a lot different than what I've had then. It really is. Maybe it's Norton. Or maybe if you've got a really good speed, maybe it is just a set amount, and because I'm at 70, it might work out to be about the same. Maybe it's that, or I'm just hopeful that maybe Norton isn't actually really poor. You're using NordVPN, connect to the Montreal, then straight to a UK server. Right. I have actually had Nord VPN once. I can't remember why I had it, but it was before Norton included the VPNs, and I had it for something. I can't remember what it was. It was like a free trial or something, and it didn't have it properly like the full. It was like a trial, and it actually worked really well. But again, I don't really use the VPNs. I think they're good on your, if you go into a lot of places like cafes and you've got them on your mobile or your tablet, and you don't know if you're getting onto a secure network there. I understand that. VPNs are pretty good then. Or if you're trying to watch Netflix and you want the US version, the UK version, I know people do that. Norton and the McAfee stuff are bloated, in my opinion. You're probably right. I mean, I've got the gaming edition. Oh god, yeah. Sorry, Hazen. I don't know what I'm doing here. Completely forgot about that. In all fairness, I'm only at 40%. Yeah, I've got the gaming version of Norton, so it's supposed to, it notices when you're gaming, and it kind of makes it so it doesn't impact on your performance, but also doesn't pop up with anything at the same time. But I'll be honest, I haven't even noticed the difference. They were the same price. We've had a good chat tonight about loads of random things, from skips to gardens to old age to FS22, and now we're talking about VPNs. So what's the last conversation piece going to be? Something completely random before we end the stream. I'll leave it up to you guys. And we spoke about sheds. Did I say sheds? Probably didn't say sheds. I said skips, but we spoke about sheds. Yeah, you're right there, Alan. Windows Defender. You can't go wrong with it. Combine with malware bytes. You've lost me. Smock uses ESET. I've never heard of that, mate. Really haven't. Is that like one just in your country? Denmark, if I'm right, isn't it? I don't want to get that wrong, but I'm sure it's Denmark. But if I get it wrong, I know you won't be happy. So I'm just going to check that. Is that something that's sold in Denmark? Then is that only available there? I don't know. I've never really heard of that one. Alan, software combinations. I thought you meant combine what I'm doing now. I'll be honest, that's what I mean. It's been a long week. Brain's gone. I was like, what's he combining? Malware bytes. I'm combining soybeans. Malware using some of your bandwidth. Yeah, I'm with you now. Oh, man. New fill type. malware bytes. So this field, I think BMW should be happy with this. If we leave it on this strip, I'm probably going to get to the end of here. It's your age, love. You're spot on. You are spot on. In fact, I'm going to say it's because I've had a busy week at work, working my socks off, and I need the weekend to refresh my mind. I have been stuck in books. I've been reading so many. Honestly, methods, SOPs, all of it. Health and safety, all that kind of stuff you do on the first week. It was only the last 3 days that were really good because I was travelling around and seeing some really good sites. But God, it was difficult them first few days because I'm being put under pressure to learn this. I need to get signed off within a certain period of time. But I enjoy it. I really do. It's always been a challenge in the sector I work in. So. Mate, I don't know. There's a possibility she could be watching. She knows how to do YouTube, but she's not asked what kind of YouTube I do. So, who knows? She might be. She might be. SOPs yet? Standing operating procedures. We have a few of them, and I also have ISO methods because we're audited by UCAS, which probably means absolutely nothing. If it does, then you'll know about laboratory work and quality maybe. I think they have ISOs in quality industries. But yeah, this is a UCAS laboratory that I work for. But now I'm out and about with a little mark. It's a mobile laboratory in the vehicle that I've been given. So I travel around to different locations in the Peak District, mainly testing water, and it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The first week's been one of the best weeks I've ever had at a new job. Big words, I know. Yeah. Hi James, you've joined me right at the end, mate, but thank you. Thank you, I really do appreciate it. ISO accreditations are everywhere, yeah, that is true. There is different ones though. There's like the 9,000 ones, and there's some that are like generated from laboratory procedures, and there is a few of them, you are right, but so did you get out more than the other job? Yeah, definitely smock. My last job, I was stuck in a lab all day, wet chemistry lab doing analytical chemistry. So it was, yeah, just stuck. It was in a lab. I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, and I learnt a lot from it. But now I actually have, imagine like a little wet chem lab in the back of a vehicle, or I've got loads of, like a backpack and a kit, you could say, and I travel around to different locations doing spot checks. And it's really good. Dead lucky to have it. Oh, hazing again. I'm at 39% hazing. I keep looking at the chat. I wasn't picking him up again. Trying to keep with the chat. Sorry about that. That's my bad. It's the multitasking side of things. It is something new every day. Yep, it should be. I think there's definitely over 50 locations. I've only learnt about 6. 2 of them were really nice dams, massive dams, and there's some big reservoirs and a load of things like that you could probably imagine from storing water. But there is over 50 locations that, well, it's definitely more than 50 because I've seen the book, but I don't know the exact number. And I have to travel around. It's all randomly generated, so I go to different places. But it's really good. Honestly, like I said, I feel dead lucky to have it. Right, guys, so I'm going to get this emptied first. So where's the truck? And then I think I'm going to call it a day after that. I probably should have drove it over there, but I think is Hazen coming over here? I think he might be. There we go. But yeah, really, well, I meant you testing drinking water source points. Drinking water source points, not kind of. Some of them are called DSRs, so distribution service reservoirs. Water treatment works, big water treatment works. So you could say it's drinking water, but the source points, they're called, like, the dams that I was testing today are like raw. It's called raw water. So it's not sewerage. It's been treated to raw, and then that gets treated again to drinking water. So I test the raw and then the drinking water. But yeah, anyway guys, really do appreciate every single one of you that stopped into this stream. Do enjoy these, and I am growing into them more, getting more confidence in them. So again, thank you to everyone that's given the video a thumbs up, the stream a thumbs up should I say. And I'll be on again next Thursday, so I'll see you then.